Joey, you still in there? Mike Davis, if anybody knows where Mike is, please call him. Call him in. Hey, Mike, come here.
All right, we're back here. Joey Tate and Mike Davis Jr. Joey's at the table with the 2-ball. And we are just getting started here. This is an A-side match. Joey fires the 2-ball in there in the corner. Those young eyes, he's probably going to cut this 3-ball in with a little bit of inside and try and roll up for the 4-ball here in the side. Nice soft, smooth stroke here, and he hits it a little more firm, bumps the 4-ball and gets a favorable roll here. Looks like he's right corner. Stroke this a little bit so he can get out. Five ball to the top right, come straight back down for the 6. Some up and back action here. Got good on the 6-ball out here towards the middle of the table near the left side rail. Probably play a little bit of outside here. It looks as if he's going to draw to the bottom rail and come 2 rails out for the 7, give him a better angle. He changed it up a little bit and played inside. Just rolled straight up for the 7.
Derek, this is a monster game here, man. Mike Davis Jr. has been around for a long time. He actually came up to the league room one time. He came up to different. He's traveled for events for many years. I don't think he travels as much anymore, but this match right here represents like the quintessential like younger and older generation of North Carolina pool.
Joey makes a good run out there and gets to the 9. Mike concedes the 9. Joey goes up 1-0. Yeah, you gotta like those quintessential young versus old matches.
Yeah,
you know, you got the young kid with the fresh eyes, and then the older guy with all the spunk and experience and savvy.
He was at the Derby when I was doing American Rotation, obviously probably 6 years ago. They had American Rotation there. He won the event, and I mean, he played just unbelievable. He had to get just pinpoint dime position on a ball to get to the next one. That game was pretty crazy. It was 15-ball, like 9-ball rotation, and it was like he went through the whole field, and there was like really tough players in it. Oh, Johnny Archer was in it, actually.
There's somebody I haven't seen since like the 2018 Derby City Classic. I went down and played in the banks in the one pocket. We were watching playoff football to see if Tom Brady was going to get his team back into the Super Bowl, and he was still with the Patriots at the time. Johnny made a $1 sweat bet that Brady would come back and win, and they came back and went to the Super Bowl that year.
But there goes Iron Mike and his famous pump stroke. It's like a unorthodox looking backhand, but he's always been that way for forever, and obviously he plays absolutely jam up. He's like a 740 or something. I mean, that's like D speed.
Mike Davis getting back to the table here is roll this up here in good shape on the 6. Little
738.
looks like a touch draw shot down here for the 8, and probably finish off the 8 and the 9 pretty quickly. Good stroke there. Leaves himself out in the middle of the table. Showing that veteran savvy. And Joey concedes that 9 back to Mike. Good little run out there.
I think the next game is going to be Josh Newman.
Depends on if Christy is finished with her match, because we'll probably get the women's final with Bethany.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Christy.
that. We're gonna have that for sure.
Or who's the other? Jennifer Cassette. Is that what her name
I
is?
think they're playing in the back.
Yeah, Christy
In the
is
back
playing
room.
her in the back room, but they're
Table
playing.
number 1 in the back room, Billy Fowler, Eric Roberts. Table 1 in the back room, Billy Fowler, Eric Roberts.
Thank you.
It's my concoction of fettuccine alfredo with olives and an extra Parmesan sauce and a bit more
Can't eat those carbs, bro.
I know.
I
It
love
looks
that.
so good.
I
but,
love that.
Well, I'm gonna eat some carbs. I got me some pretzels and some beer cheese coming.
As far as a big plate of noodles, we shouldn't eat that, but
No. I like to use spaghetti squash
I like
with
that.
my,
I make
my
that.
stuff.
I make that.
It's a lot healthier. Joey has come up dry on the break here as well. Took a little bit off that break and doesn't look as if he's got much to that. Mike checking out to see whether the 4 ball goes in the side here. Got a little work to do here with the 1 ball. That natural angle that he has goes almost into the 3 ball here, so we'll have to see whether he plays the low inside and try and draw it 3 rails out, or whether he's trying to go through under the 3, or he elects to play safe and tucks behind the 4 and the 7. Leaves this one pretty tough. Joey kicking off the end rail here, try and push that 1 ball up the table and probably hope he gets tucked behind the 4, catches.
Yeah.
Mike's going to play safe and bank this 1 ball up and hang the cue ball right there behind the 4 and the 7. Probably go for a 3 foul. Because now that Joey hit the 4, you got to be perfect to get on the 4 there again. So smart play here is to bank that 1 ball out and just like try and freeze the cue ball right there on the 4. Don't leave him many options. Boy, he looks like he's playing with a snooker cue.
He's got an extension on him.
Yeah. Well, if you look at
Super long.
if you look at the tip, that shaft is down in the 10 or 11 millimeter.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's like a dart. He executed that one good too. He's froze that to the 4 ball. It's going to be a tough hit for Joey. He's taking a look at pretty much every angle here. And he doesn't even really have the opportunity. It's such a far reach. He doesn't have a rail to even try and play the top jump shot into the rail. Looks like he's going to try and tie up the 2 ball with the 6 ball here and hope that Mike doesn't play another safe where he locks him up again. So now Joey's on 2 fouls and Mike's got ball in hand
we
here.
are playing 3 fouls.
Yeah, 3 foul rule is in effect today and yesterday. Looks as if Mike's going to try and make the 1 ball here and try and run into the 6-2. Or, you never know, he may try and tuck that down on top of the 2 ball and run the cue ball down here in this bottom left corner and make him fire at that with that 3 ball in the way. You know. Looks like he's going for it though. He's going for the breakout on the 6-2, and he bumps it and he pushes that 2 ball out there. Nice shot there by Mike Davis Jr. Good draw stroke up table. Good speed. He's got a little angle on the 3 ball. Just, I don't know if that's the angle he wants playing the 3 ball to get on the 4. Looks as if he's lining up where he could play the 4 ball into the rail and freeze the cue ball onto the 7. You know, that savvy veteran move. Play the ball for the safe to break those balls out. If Joey does make a good hit, you know, then there's nothing touching. If he doesn't make a good hit, then it's the 3rd foul and he wins the game. And that's exactly what he does. Puts the cue ball on top of the 7. He does leave an easier 1 rail shot here. But this is one of those where you know you have to make the hit. Joey looks as if he's lining up to make this 4 ball cross corner here. He makes a good kick. Good hit, drives the 6 to the rail, leaves Mike a shot on the 4 ball, but with the 7 ball out there, it doesn't look as if he's got a good bank shot here unless he plays the bank combo. I'm guessing he plays a little bit of right English, maybe a little bit of low, and tries to duck back down here below the 9 ball, or thin the 4 and go up table. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be a defensive shot. He tucks back behind the 9. It's a good roll on the 4 up behind the 8 ball.
Enough, though. But
he left Joey a look at that 4 ball, so a good chance that the young buck here is going to take a shot at this ball. Looks as if he's trying to bank this 4. I would say the bank is not a bad shot because if you miss, sometimes you get it to come back up table and it assures yourself. He played the old reversal. Bank it 3 rails out, back up to the top rail and run the cue ball clear back down table. We're talking about Mike being the veteran. Joey just showed a good veteran defensive play there.
I sent you guys a poll in the Facebook chat room. I haven't done one of those in a while. This is definitely a good match to do it on. Basically, who do you think's going to win the match? And it sends you a poll and everything, and then we can see the results of how many people have voted. It's a cool option of being a Facebook partner. So if you watch the stream, it'll pop up on your page. Then you just push Iron Mike or Joey.
We're just playing shots, bumping the 4 ball around while we're trying to get an advantage here. I'm not sure if, I don't know. I've seen this shot played a bunch this weekend. It's a little tougher to execute when you've got the cue ball over top of a ball here. Thinning on the 4 ball with top right to go 2 rails down below the 5, down around the 5 and the 6 there. Still trying to get this raffle off. We got 8 more spots left. Win yourself a beautiful Jacoby custom cue. We've got a couple blackouts with the sport grip.
Yeah, there's a guy in here that wants to buy the other one. So they probably won't last. I'll have to see if I can get some more.
You said they're pretty rare though, because they don't do them very often.
Well, I mean, they're all pretty rare because the production at the shop is just not what the demand is.
Good cut shot there.
That's just what it is. If 100 people want something and we can only make 5 a week, you know what I mean? It's like there's rarity in that.
Barring any unforced errors here, it looks as if Joey will get out from here. All he has to do is roll the 5 in. 6 is pretty gentle. Play a 2 rail out to play the 7 in the side, and then come up above for the 8 ball, I think. This one's all personal preference. Once you get to this ball on the side, whether you want to be above it or below it, it's whatever tends to be the easiest way to get on the 9. It looks like he's drawing up to play the 8 ball here. Gives himself an angle to roll the 8 in here with a little bit of top. It'll stun out to the middle, towards the middle of the table near the spot. Give him a nice shot on the 9 ball, and we'll be at 2-1 Joey as long as everything flows the way we see it flowing. Good shot there, and Mike's going to concede the 9 ball. 2-1 Joey. 2-1 Joey.
This match can go either way, man. If you guys don't know Iron Mike, you better recognize.
What's up, guys? It's TV Mike. Here's a new drawing. I got some new pieces in here. We got some blackouts with the sport grip. There's some other cues in here. There's all the blackouts I currently have. Everything that you see right now as of this weekend, the 28th, Memorial Day weekend. I have everything available. So it's $20 a spot or 3 for $55. We'll be selling in the room and certainly online if you want to get a chance to win one of these sport grip blackouts or any of these 1,000 or under pieces shown in the video. So we take PayPal, Cash App, or Facebook payments. And of course, enjoy the broadcast and thanks for your support.
Man, lots of action on that break. No shot on the 2 though. There's 8 spots left on that drawing, actually. So if you want to get a chance to win $20 for 1 or 3 for $55. And of course, if you want to buy a cue or something, just message me anytime. I'm actually supposed to drive over to Columbus to meet a guy about buying a couple cues on the way back on Monday. If you're close, I'll come to you. I'm interested to see what the vote is now. Because it was 1-1 when I threw the vote out. So, I'm going to take a look at it here.
Table 6, Corey Morphew, Danny Parrott. Table 6.
All right, so we have 30 people reporting. So that's somewhat of a reasonable sampling size. Not if you're doing like a political election poll, but 30 people reporting. 60% are in favor of Joey Tate and 40% are in favor of Iron Mike, with 30 people reporting. So apparently Fargo means nothing. LOL. Then again, I don't know. People around here probably know if Iron Mike's been playing a lot lately, or if he had COVID a week ago, or you know what he's been up to. Iron Mike is going to take a break. Might as well let you know about our TV sponsor. And we'll be back when Iron Mike is ready to play.
Check out on your Android box 4K Fire Stick, phone, or any other Android platform where you can install.
Table number 7, Brian White, Josh Padrone. Table number 7.
Check out. I recommend a 4K Fire Stick with Ethernet. Actually, is the #1 choice. But let's get into it here. We have over 5,000 links that are optional up here. You can go through them and find them yourself. Here is some of the basic networks. I'm going to scroll through here. This is basically your extended cable channels. There's a lot of stuff thrown in here extra as well. I'm not going to play anything directly because it just takes too much time. So I'm going to try to cut this video down to 2 minutes. We go over here to U.S. locals. These are your affiliates and statewide news and stuff like that. The list is very impressive. I can't say we have everything, but there's about 600 options in there for you to look at. We have the Canadian networks. We have the UK networks. You can watch billiards under Sky Sports pretty often. Here's our movie section where you can watch a lot of premium movie channels listed on the left. There's as many as you probably want to get your hands on. This section right here, not available in the trial, but it is available for the full license. It is the fights and wrestling and boxing and UFC, stuff like that. We've got all our major sports networks, packages, football, baseball, basketball, and all that kind of stuff. We have international channels. Check out the Latino section. Check out the Filipino section. There's an Indian section. There's probably pool on certain places. You got special network for the DAZN events. We got Canadian network. We got a favorite section, which I'll teach you how to use by just going into any channel, clicking on it, hold down the button, and it says add to favorite. Once you add it to a favorite, it's in this section over here. Then you don't have to look for it anymore. All right, so we're getting up on 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is TV Mike. Check out our sponsors, streaming TV service. We also have a VOD add-on, stands for Video on Demand, but I'm not even going to get into this here. It will be provided as a trial. Hit us up, send a message, check it out today.
Check it out, guys. For only $24.99 a month, you get all the live TV channels and networks you can handle, basic and advanced channels, premium movie channels, all the sports leagues, even wrestling, boxing, and your UFC fights, okay? You got a Fire Stick, an Android box, an Apple device, another web platform. We can help you. Let's get streaming. Send me a...
All right, welcome back. It's TV Mike here with my buddy Derek Reynolds from Columbus, Ohio. We came down to play in the tournament and help me out with the raffles. And it's been fun hanging out with Derek. All right, Iron Mike is ready. I think he had a bite of his girlfriend's fettuccine. It went potty. He's got a small window here. Hit that share button, guys. This will be a good match. I think it'll be a longer match, too. It's going to be one of our longer matches. And just stick around because there's going to be all kinds of more matches left to go. We're going to finish the tournament. So obviously you're going to see the hot seat match. You're going to see the women's finals. We have guaranteed to put that on the stream. Jesus Atencio has not been on the stream table yet, but he will be, of course. But this is the first match that Iron Mike has been on the stream. So excited for that. Dude's been around a long time. True shortstop style player. Low-level pro, whatever you want to call it. I mean, obviously he's not going to play gambling dead even with, you know, Billy Thorpe or Skyler or something like that. But in a tournament, Iron Mike can beat those guys. If he's at least, you know, playing the speed that he's able to play. And hell, if he doesn't even really play that speed anymore, he knows all the safeties there is. So you've seen a lot of defensive moves here and stuff, but people think Joey's a slight favorite to win the match. The score is telling us that right now, but we'll see what happens throughout the course of the match. The kid is so consistent. It was cool to have him sit in yesterday and do a little commentating on his sister's match. He might want to do that again, depending if he's occupied or what.
Good stroke there.
Looks like Joey's going up 3-1. Bro, that's like 1,000 carbs probably. It's like a giant pretzel.
Not good for me, but it looks
No.
good, and it tastes really good.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna eat half of it. I'm gonna save you the problem of raising your sugar. I'm gonna eat half of it. I'm gonna take it off your hands. I'll have a bite of it actually, but what's happening, Mario? I'm closing that poll now. So that was fun. I haven't done that for a while. I really like to do that when we do some gambling matches and stuff. Like right before the match starts, right when we start the stream. Who do you think's going to get the cash? That's public perception. So right there we got 24 people voting for Joey and we have 18 people voting for Iron Mike. So I'm going to close those results and get that off the
There's
video.
something on that, like the Masters and Triangle, the grit of that chalk actually sands your tip down. And the town doesn't. You don't have to chalk as much in the town.
I just spin it. I just twirl it all, but I do it every shot. I wasn't trying to just use it like once a set, once a then you'll miss me once in a while. It's not like
Not quite the Feder Gorse jump. But he did make contact. He got a little lucky to duck behind the 9. Iron Mike's going to kick at it. Either way, I think you kick at it underneath, because if you kick at it from the side, you risk scratching. And then if you kick at it underneath, you can hide behind these balls a little bit.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Okay, well that's not what I thought was going to happen, but he blazed it. And full speed safety did not quite get safe. But Joey's got to either cut the side, run up and down for the 2, avoid the balls.
Continue hitting it
I'm not allowed.
Not allowed. Somebody got you on the leash.
Huh?
Somebody got you on the leash.
Yeah.
As long as you're smiling, that's all that matters.
That's what
I got you.
See some guys watching from back in Ohio.
Even now, even with the 30 years they're buying it now, right? It makes it significant.
that's why I said like 2 by 2.
Significant. I think it's. I don't think the price is going to go. I'm already seeing. Reductions where usually there was no. You're seeing over video. People know what other stuff sold for, so they want to list for that now.
Iron Mike's a little on the slower side, but he can get the job done.
Because these people have been looking for so long and they've been overbid.
Well, I would say Joey can see the one as a good hit.
This was in 2000.
2 balls way up table though.
2016, it was promoted. The house tax was $6 grand.
And he can't draw unless he's like digging way under the ball.
And the house across the street from these are 92.
Gonna have to come through those balls.
I want to sell mine. I want to sell mine. But at the same time,
There you are.
it goes crazy. We do have hyperinflation. That's the only thing you're going to have is value in your house. If you go into all cash, you can get burned.
Threaded the needle there.
Yeah, he had to go through those balls. There's no way to get back to that line.
We haven't had it. But the Federal Reserve has decided they are going to.
I'm gonna take a bite of this pretzel here. Hopefully it doesn't kill me.
Or they're going to.
Joey really threaded the needle on that one ball there. Left himself a good shot on the 2 ball and gets down table for the 3. He's got the 4 right down here by the 3. 5. Same end of the table here. Again, barring any unforced errors here, it looks as if Joey's probably going to go up 4-1. 3-1. Joey. Looks as if when this match is completed, we'll have the women's finals. Christy Norris has come back through the loser side to play
On table number 6.
Bethany Tate in the women's finals. That'll be basically a replay of the women's hot seat match where Bethany ended up winning. Joey working hard here. Got a good shot on the 8 ball to get to the 9. Play this in the side with the top stroke here and come out to the middle of the table for the 9. And Mike concedes the 9 here to make it 4-1. Go ahead. Take the rest of it.
It's not as fun without the cheese, though.
I can go get you more beer cheese if you want. It was all solid and like it didn't come off very well on the onto the pretzel.
Well, I can tell you that. Will you let me search the car? They're looking to try to get me.
Let me look in here to see whether I've gotten any messages back here. Does not look like it. After the break, Mike Davis was the one in the 7 down. He's straight in on the 2. Stuns it forward. Got a good shot on the 3 ball here. 4 and 5 are sitting in the pocket. Bearing any unforced errors, I guess that we'd be at 4-2 here.
Check it out, guys. For only $24.99 a month, you get all the live TV channels and networks you can handle, basic and advanced channels, premium movie channels, all the sports leagues, even wrestling, boxing, and your UFC fights. Okay? You got a Fire Stick, an Android box, an Apple device, another web platform. We can help you. Let's get streaming. Send me a message and check it out today.
Table number 2, up front, Clint Clark and Corey Sykes. Table number 2.
Race to 7.
4-2, Joey.
4-2, Joey.
So I got a little bit. It's like break comment.
I think. I can't tell. Did Joey just run out there? I wasn't watching. I looked away. I didn't see who got out there. He was at the table last that I saw. Yeah, bank shot there by Joey. Banks the one ball straight back up into the corner, but does not get paid on the leave. It's all right, everybody. We got 7 spots left on this. Yes, 5-2. We have 7 spots left here on this Jacoby Blackout raffle. Then we'll be drawing it. Mike will do it live. Trying to get this. Trying to get this done today. A lot of people around here have come and asked whether we're ready to draw it yet. We just need some people to be looking out and get us going on this raffle again. The raffles are 1 for 20 and 3 for 55. If you're interested, contact myself or TV Mike. We'll get you an opportunity to get you a new Jacoby Blackout. They're just going back and forth with these ticky-tack safes on this 2-ball. Looks as if Joey's going to try and bank it out and leave that cue ball up there in the corner and bank this 2-ball down. Made a good shot. He was wanting to get froze to the 6-ball. He didn't quite get froze, but Mike is hooked here, so he is going to have to make a a play at this 2-ball. Looks as if he can maybe hit a piece of it, but I don't think he has a chance to make this ball. I think he's going to try and play safe. Wow. He sure had a lot more to look at than what I thought he could see. Makes a good combination. The 2-8. Looking pretty good here. Make the 2-ball, 3 balls right there. He doesn't have to do much with the cue ball. Makes a good shot there. Comes out. Got a good angle on the 3. Make the 3 and come up table for the 4 on the side. 5 down here in the lower right, and then 6 to get to onto the 6 to get to the 9. Good roll there. Good stroke there. Good shot on the 5 ball here. I don't know if he'll play that inside English and just try and come straight up table, or whether he'll try and tuck down below the. Looks as if he's going to try and go down below the 9 ball, come a couple rails out for the 6 ball here. Give him a little. He did play the inside stroke. He changed the English he was using there at the last second of that stroke. Kind of tough to tell with him. He plays with such a kind of an up and down bobbing stroke there, and makes a good shot on the 8, leaves him a decent shot on the 9. Not quite straight in, but pretty easy shot for a guy of his skill level. And Mike makes it 5-3, and it will be Joey Tate to break, up 5-3. We got ourselves a match now. Oh. Little technical error there. Added an extra 3 in there. (5-3) with Joey Tate to break, leading. Good break there. Makes 2 balls, the 4 and the 7. Leaves himself a shot on the 1. Misses the tough cut on the 1 ball. And Mike's going to have a bank shot or a safety shot here off the 1 ball. The bank will come back to the side pocket if he tries to go offensive, but
Table number 5, Kelly Barr
not sure
and
what this
Michael
will be.
Robertson. Table number 5.
And he plays the bank safe and tucks up behind the 6 ball, almost freezing. So we'll see what Joey's going to look at here, whether he's going to play the 1 railer or whether he'll come around.
Still at 8.
7. Oh, what a good kick shot, but he got a bad roll. Hit the 1 ball full in the face, and it slides in the side pocket, which gives ball in hand over to Mike. One, 2, and 3 on this end. Have to move up table for the 5 and then back across table for the 6 ball. Nothing real difficult here. We'll draw shot down from the 2 to the 3, and then just rolling up table off of the 3 ball. Got a little bit of an angle. He's going to have to play the draw to the bottom rail and probably out to the side rail to shape the 5. Going forward, you bring that 6 into play, and that's not optimal. You want to try and avoid balls as much as possible. He stuns it with a little center stroke, comes out to the middle of the table. These better players you see playing shape into the middle of the table a lot, so Good stroke on the 3-ball. Rattles a little bit, but goes home. Good shot. Left on the 6-ball here. Good shape to get to the 7 and get out here. He gets out here, he will be breaking down 5-4. Making a good comeback here after Joey jumped out to a little bit of a lead. Can't take anything away from these wily veterans. They know how to grind. Mike doing a good job dissecting this rack. Getting around. It's now 5-4, Joey over Mike Davis.
Getting a little closer now.
Mike Davis to break here at down 5-4.
5-4. Joey. I was listening to Iron Mike's girlfriend talk Spanish. She's very fluent. I was like, what? I think somebody's about to buy 3 spots. See where this 2-ball ends up. That 1-ball's pretty good. Made 2 on the break.
Looks like you made the 1 and the 6-ball. Got a tight cut on the 2 up the rail, but nothing out of the realm of his possibilities here.
No, not at all.
He's playing pretty solid here this last few racks. For a guy who's got a little bit of a shake in his backswing there,
He does have a little bit.
He
He
shoots
does.
the balls really straight. Getting a crowd over here behind us, trying to check the scores and stuff. And
Yeah, there's
on the
actually
screen.
a pretty good amount of people watching the match in the room and online. Guys, we're going to have the women's finals match after this, is from what I understand.
damn, that thing hurts. Oh, no wonder it's twisted.
The flying or glasses?
No,
Yeah, that's a fly. 3 spots sold.
we're down to 4. 4 spots left.
Let's make it 3 left.
Okay, well, 2, 31, and 35, a dude is going to grab. He's
Good
getting
shot
those
there,
3.
good shot
I'm just
there.
waiting for his loot.
2, 31, and 35.
Hey, Jorge, what's up?
Oh, well, okay.
I'll take 40.
His name's Will Farley.
Good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Gary's another one of my guys. He came out there and was playing pool with me or beside me the one day when you and I were playing. I posted both these guys. Will's going to call you. His buddy Jordan can probably take care of him today. I don't know about Gary. Yeah, Will Farley. He'll call and yeah. I sent him your number, so he'll be contacting you here soon. All right, buddy. No problem. All right, bye-bye.
I'm a little seasoned. I'll do what I can do.
Boys, we got a match along here now. They're going to 7.
5-5.
Yeah.
I go smudge. Fuck off.
That brings it down to 3.
Yeah, there's 3 left. And as soon as I go back in the chat room, somebody's probably going to tell me I'll take the last 3. But I need the last 3 in the Wild 7. That's a joke, by the way.
Sam posted all those. Chris Willis says, come on, you ain't got that many friends.
We got a barn burner here, guys. Or as my buddy Luke Sutliff would say, it's a slobber knocker. Which I never really understood, but he used to say that all the time. I was like, that's a wrestling term, he said.
Well, we got a barn burner here, 5-5.
Well, that's what I just said.
And Joey had a good shot off of his break. 1 ball down and the 4 ball down. And he cut the 2 up the rail, caught the rail, and it did not go. So at this point, Mike is taking a break. Time for a little advertisement run.
Yeah, there's not much I can show, actually. I can show you all the cues. I'm waiting for somebody to say I'll take the last 3. We got 3 spots on the board left. Obviously, you don't get to pick them because they're all the last 3. Or you can walk around for 2 seconds and finish it. Here's all the cues I got in my inventory currently. If you like something, say something. Send me a message. I think I'm going to restart the poll. Or I'm going to do a new one.
Race to 2 9-ball.
There's another one.
You wanting to take this table?
Yes, I do. I don't want a 9-foot. I want a 7-foot. Can't wait. Like, I'll help you move your stuff.
Well, then every time you have a shot on this side of the table, you're bumping up against us. That's why we closed that one off from the tournament. And we're going to be here all day. So.
But it's just little old me.
Yeah, you have a
Yeah, nobody can use that table.
I'm short as shit. I'm not as tall as y'all. How would I hit you?
Because your cue's still 58 inches.
Is it that close?
You are cute as shit.
I didn't say cutest, and I said short as shit.
Well, that too. Yeah.
I guess right here. What if I just get myself ball in hand right here on the side of the table every time?
I'm not.
Damn it.
I got to move them again at like probably 11 o'clock at night
I'll move
to
them forward.
carry them and take all this stuff out.
Fold them up, pick them up, put them over there, fold them back open for you. Make them look
Little
pretty.
cruise of the room.
Buy these last 3 spots and then we'll get one of them. Make it lighter to move.
How does
We've got
me
3
buying?
spots left.
How does me buying that confirm that I would get a cue though to take out of that to make it lighter?
Somebody's going to win.
Precisely.
One of them will come out of there to make it lighter to move.
I guarantee you would buy 3 tickets.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Iron Mike's getting ready.
That's the first time I've heard that one.
I threw out a new poll, guys. Who do you think is going to win from here? It's dead even. Race to 2.
And Mike is shooting a jump shot at the 2-ball here. Looks like he's going to have to break it down.
The women will be Christy Norris and Bethany Tate. Bethany Tate's in the queen seat.
Oh, Mike fails to keep the cue ball
Made it.
on the table there.
Yeah.
Brutal. Not any balls tied up here. It's like Joey will draw up table from the 3-ball to get on the 5. Gonna have to go up and down from the 5 to the 6 and the 6 to the 7. His game's pretty solid. Got a little angle here to be able to go make the 5, draw back off the rail to get down on the 6-ball. Nice solid stroke there. As long as he doesn't get dead straight, he should be good to get back up table. Looks like he's got a little bit of an angle. I don't know if he'll play forward, whether looks like he's going to play the same draw stroke with inside to try and come up and go back to the same spot that he just came from.
Little
Kind of
short.
short stroke that
A little
one.
short.
Not anything that he's not capable of making here. Play this with a little inside. Cut that 7, stun to the end rail there, and stay on this side of the table for the 8 ball. And then roll down for the 9. He drains that one, comes out. Got a little angle for the 8 ball.
Oh, Tony Shillian's in the hot seat for the one pocket.
Yeah.
Monster tournament for him to win. Last call. Who wants the last 3 spots on this? I'm going to just call it sold and send Derek out in the room. Because I don't like people like saying, I'll take the last 3 and then they don't send the money and then first person that says I'll take the last 3.
That sounds like you. You just said it. All right, Iron Mike to break here. Joey Tate on the hill. And it's 6-5. That means if Mike does break and run out here, it'll be Joey with the break at the hill match. Let's see what happens here. Good break. Makes a ball on the break. Good shot on the 1 ball. Maneuvering the 1 to the 2 is a little tricky here, but 6 ball's the only trouble ball on the table, it looks. So we'll have to see how this rolls.
Wow. That's pretty cool. It's dead even when I threw the poll up. 13 people think Joey's going to win. 13 people think Iron Mike is going to win. That was when it was dead even and he was on the jump shot.
What a stroke that was.
I would think most people think Joey's
Good
a favorite.
shot there.
He's on the hill.
That was a good stroke there. He put a good move on that 1 ball and got himself a good shot on the 2. Looks like he's going to draw down a little bit for the 3 ball. Spins it out. It's tough to tell what Mike's going to do. His stroke is so different. He moves his shoulder a little bit. Kind of has that.
It is different.
He kind of has that Filipino stroke, you know, where it changes in the middle where he's aiming and how he's aiming. Good stroke there. Get on the 4 ball. Got a little tighter angle than what he, or a little
I mean, does
shorter
the 6
angle.
go past the 9?
He looked at it a couple times.
Obviously, that's the main question.
It does go in the bottom right corner. I don't know that it goes in the bottom left corner. I think that's why he wanted
You think
to
it
have
goes here?
Yeah, it does go to the bottom right corner. I can
Got to
see
get
that
pretty
from
good
here.
on it, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anywhere where you're closer to the ball, you have a good shot. He didn't get dead center of the table, which is good. He's got a little bit of the side here. You pretty much get auto shape coming out of this if you hit it with a good soft speed. You cut the 6 in, it goes 2 rails up to give you a shot on the 7. He hit it perfect. Good shot.
Oh, your Mike's a grinder, man.
He's been doing a good job grinding when he gets his opportunities here. After being down at 5-1 at one point, he's now made it into a contest. Looks like we're going to get to Hill here. He's really got the focus going. We'll see whether the kid can pull it out or whether it comes down to that. Good shot there, and Joey will be breaking for the set here.
$110 viewers there.
Welcome all 110 of you there.
114. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sharing. We do have 3 spots on this current drawing left. The last 3 take it. $55 gets the last 3 spots. Then I'll do the reveal during the women's finals, which will be next.
I tell you guys, these 2 new.
First person who says I'll take the last 3 gets them.
What are we betting if you give me the last 3?
No, I need the last 3 and the 7.
Hey, you can't blame a guy for trying.
The women's finals will be Christy Norris challenging Bethany Tate, who is Joey's sister, obviously.
Little
It's
fist bump there for the Hill match.
Oh, was
here.
it? Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, I think Joey's a good egg. Nice kid. Good break. Oh. Gets the 1 ball, and the 6 ball almost gets kicked in the side. Got a good roll to get an extra bump into the point. He's right there in the jaws of the side pocket here on the right side. Oh, he misses the 2 ball. He was going to have a good shot on the 3 ball here to get out on the 4 and no trouble, but he misses the 2 ball playing out of that side pocket. He didn't leave it easy though. I mean,
no, I didn't see it.
to get an extra bump into the point. Looks like he's right there in the jaw side pocket here. Probably going to be playing some sort of a safety here. I don't know if he'll thin the 2 ball over towards the left and roll 2 rails out. Kind of tricky because if you roll it that way, you happen to come to that 2nd rail and bump the 7, you may leave it and he misses the 2 ball. He was going to have a good shot.
Joey jumped up a hair on that shot.
A lot of precision comes into play in this one.
Mike's opportunity to try to gain control of the table.
Oh, he ducks behind the 7 and.
Well, he's got years of experience. It's pretty strong.
He hit that one pretty good.
You can see it, maybe.
I don't know. It's not froze. he's got a sliver there. Joey may be able to spin past the edge of that 7 and make a good hit here. I'm not sure. I can't really tell how close that is.
All right, the board is sold. Thank you.
All right.
Josh Dansky from back home.
Good job, Josh. Thanks for
St.
taking the chance.
Clairsville.
Good luck on that, Josh. Thanks for closing the board out for us.
Pretty good bump. Off the rail, he got him behind that ball pretty clean. It is. No, I don't mind. Put it down there if you want. It's got my vitamin drinks and my sugar kit and dumb stuff in it. It's sold out. Josh Dansky. He's won about 7 of my raffles. Most of them were jump cues, but always can depend on him to buy a few spots. Get a chance to win. Probably 150 people watching this now, I would think. It seems to get that way when
you get a good match. And
yeah, when it starts really yeah, people like to share it and people get emotionally invested in stuff. They start betting on it, stuff like that.
Who do you like from here?
Depends on how he shoots this ball. I mean, basically,
if he can slide that by the 5 and hit just past the side pocket, there's a good chance that he can bank that up and stick Joey behind the 4 ball here. Won't be froze. Oh, he had an edge, and he's going to stick him. He's going to stick him.
Oh, he might even get him on the 7. Wow. I mean, that's all experience, man.
That's a solid shot right there. I didn't think he had that edge to play. That was a good shot. Good shot. Kudos to Mike Davis there. Good, solid play.
Well, you know, being able to execute shots like that is what separates skill levels.
He can't see it. He's got to kick at it. But it's hill, so there might be 5 or 6 more safes after this. You never know. They keep having to kick at him. The landing gear is down.
Huh?
I was just asked by one of our spectators over here whether I was doing the air traffic control, and I said the landing gear is down.
Well, he lets Mike see it.
Makes a good hit. Kind of rolled out a little farther than what he was wanting to. Mike's got a good shot on the 2 ball. You just have to make sure that he hits the speed right. There's a window there, but if you don't get in the window, it's trouble. If you roll too far, the 8 ball gets you. If you roll too short, the 4 ball gets you. If you roll into one of those balls, you know you could cause an accident and maybe lose a windshield.
See, when I came in this room, I was like, this will be good because people can watch the match from behind this rail. So that's exactly what's happening, because wanted to make sure towards the end we had, place for spectators to watch the finals and everything. There's a lot of people watching this match. Ooh.
He makes a good shot.
Wow. Wiped his feet.
Rattles it home and gets right in that window. Iron Mike is he's on the verge of stealing the victory from the jaws of
he was
defeat.
way down, right? I mean, what was it?
Down 5-1, 5-2 at one time. I think it was 4-1 and then 5-2. So he is looking as if he'll steal a victory from the jaws of defeat here. Again, barring any unforced errors, we should see Iron Mike get the win here. Tough fought battle by both guys.
Yeah, once it gets hill, I mean, you really look at a guy's character, like, everything's exposed. You can see if you can handle the pressure or not.
Sometimes it comes down to who gets the better rolls on the safeties.
I mean, sometimes it's luck.
That kick shot that Joey had, if his cue ball rolls a little less, then Mike's back to kicking, but it rolled a little farther out to where it gave him a shot on the 2-ball. That's huge.
He's a little short, right? I mean,
just a bit outside.
Yeah.
Still a makeable shot here. I like this tight cut to the side pocket. It comes 2 rails, possibly 3 rails, depending on how tight he has to play it. How thin of a hit it is. From this angle, it looks like it's a really, really thin hit. So, and I don't like the bank any better because it's kind of a backwards bank, and you let the cue ball loose towards that corner pocket if you play center or top. If you draw it, then you're kind of letting the cue ball loose. So looks as if he's cutting that ball on the side and trying to go a couple rails and get back to the 7. Makes a good shot, bumps the 7.
Ooh, what's going to happen?
Wow.
What is going? I mean, it's a little close.
He's not really left himself much of a cut shot to the side pocket or the corner here. Looks like he's going to have to play the crossface bank. It looks like he's lining up to try and cut
I think he's going to cut in the side, to be honest with you.
He's looking at the bank now.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to play that crossface bank with a little bit of inside to try and bank it there and go below the 8-ball just in case he doesn't make it. Maybe get the 9 to help him out a little bit, and then just take what he gets on the 8 here. I mean, there's always the option of thinning the 7 to the rail and trying to roll down below the 8-ball, but the angle he's got is almost a beeline for the corner pocket, and you don't want to, with 3 balls on the table, you don't want to give Joey Tate a chance to.
I mean, to me, it looks like he's cutting the ball.
He looks like he's trying to throw this ball in with some inside English and cut that right there in the side. This is a tight cut, so see whether Iron Mike and his nerves of steel here can steal a victory on this unforced error, putting that ball that tight.
It's not ready to shoot yet. He's putting inside. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Well,
and he gets the favorable roll off the point. Cuts that ball to the side pocket, hits the point, goes straight in the corner. Wow, what a jelly roll that was.
Joey's got a big smile on his face. Mike should walk around the table a couple times after that, really.
Well,
I mean, guys of this caliber are probably like, writing cards to each other. I'm so sorry that it happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They say this is the toughest shot in the game. After you make a shot that's tough. Oh, he rattles that one home. He hit that one fat,
Lord.
and it just wiggles. And Iron Mike is going to steal the victory.
He stole it, all right.
He's
People
gonna
in the
steal
chat
the
room are
victory
going
here.
crazy.
Wow.
It
2 rough
happens.
rolls.
I mean, he's got rolls before, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But,
It
like I
happens.
said, one of these guys sending each other condolence card. I'm so sorry that happened. We're professionals. It's just part of the game. But
Joey's over here kicking himself because of the ball that he had to shoot out of that side pocket and missing that ball. That one might haunt him for a little bit. He did the same thing. He played it fat. Now we're moving on to the women's finals.
I'm going to restart the YouTube feed, but I'm not going to restart the Facebook feed because we got all these viewers. So just stick around, and I'm going to throw the TV stream promo out there, but that's it.
And then we're going to do the draw for the for the raffle. I'm going to take a little break and.
Well, they didn't even call the match yet. She's going to warm up, I'm sure. Bethany Norris. That's not right. LOL.
Ladies finals.
Sure.
Yeah.
Bethany and Christy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christy has to win 2 sets.
Correct. A race to 7 and an impossible race to
All right,
5.
on the TV table, table number 8, we have the ladies North Carolina State finals. Bethany Tate, Christy Norris. Christy has to win 2 sets. The first race is to 7. If there's a need for a second set, it'll be a race to 5. Good luck,
Don't go
ladies.
far, guys. They called it, but I mean, girls are probably going to warm up a minute. I got to redo the YouTube feed. Throw this out
All
here.
right, guys, this is TV Mike. I'm cutting